Welcome back to Code Hive, the place where we make it work, make it right, and make it fast. So in today's video, I just want to show you guys a few shortcuts on Visual Studio Code. Some of them I did not even know about. So I just wanted to share that with you guys in this video. So I just have like a few lines of code over here just to test. So I just have a few variables of name, age, height, is student. This should be actually false because 10-year-old being a student, like a varsity student, that's yeah, okay. So I just also have like a few print statements just to print out the the variables. And then I have another variable called years until retirement, and it's just 65 minus the current age, and then a print statement, and then the age of the next year. So the first one that I want to show you guys is how do you move a line up and down. So let's say, for example, we want to move this line up. How do we do that? So on Mac, you're going to say Alt. Okay, well, it's the same for Mac as well as Windows. So you're just going to say Alt, and then you're going to use the up or down key. So in this case, if we say up, you can see that it went up, and then if you say Alt and down, and then it went down. So that's really, a shortcut for that. And then how do you duplicate a line? So sometimes you want to duplicate a line. How do you do that? So for both Mac and Windows, all you do is you say Shift, Alt, and down. So let's say we want to duplicate this line. We're going to just say Shift, Alt, and down. Shift, Alt, down, and we can see that we just created 2 duplicates of that previous line. So that's how you duplicate a line. And then to comment and uncomment, I think we all know that. You just, on Mac, you're going to say Command and /, and on Windows you're going to say Control and /, and that comments out everything. And then if you do it again, Control and /, then it uncomments. Okay, the next one is how do you go to a specific line? So let's say this was a long, like 1,000 lines of code. How do you go to line 1 without having to scroll up and down, right? So in order to do that for both Mac and Windows, all you're just going to do is say Control and G, and then let's say you want to go to line 1, and then you just say 1, and it will take you there. So it's different now because we only have 17 lines of code, but if we do this many times, and then let's say we want to go to line 1 from here, and we say Control G, and then we say 1, then we can see that it shifted everything all the way up to line 1. Okay, so that's just that. And then the next, I just want to undo all that. Okay, there we go. And then the next one is how do you replace something? So on Mac, you're going to say Command, Opt, and F, but on Windows, you're just going to say Control and H. So let's say you want to take, for example, age, and then you want to replace it with age 1. So everywhere where the word age is there is going to replace with age 1. Okay, so if we say enter, then we can see that it replaced age with age 1, or well, some of the instances. Okay, so let me just undo that. Okay, I just want to see. Okay, yeah, so basically that's how you replace. Okay, and then the next one is how do you select all occurrences? So how do I select all the age variables or all words that is age? How do I select all of them and change all of them at the same time? So how do I select all occurrences? So on Mac, all you're just going to do is you're going to say Command Shift, and you're going to say L, Command Shift L, and then on Windows is Control Shift L. So let's say I select age over there, and I say Control Shift L, and then you can see that it selected all the ages. Okay, so if I try and remove them, and then now I type, it's going to type on all the occurrences. Okay, so that's how you find all occurrences or select all occurrences. And then the next one is how to add a cursor above or below. So for Mac, you're just going to say Command Alt, down or up key, and then for Windows you're going to say Control Alt down or up key. So let's say for example we are over here, right? So I want to create a cursor above, right? So it's Control Alt and the up key. So now we can see that it created a cursor on line 6. But now if I want it downwards, you're going to say Control Alt and then the down key, the down key, down key. So you see that it keeps adding a cursor down, 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 down. Okay, so that's how you create a cursor above or below. Okay, and then the next one that I want to show you guys is how do you move your cursor at the end of the line. So for Mac, you're just going to say Command right, and then for Windows, you're going to say end. So let's say we have our cursor over there and we want it at the end of the line, so we're just going to press end, and we can see that it jumped all the way to the end of the line. And then how do you move your cursor to the start of the line? So for Mac, you're going to say Command left, and then for Windows, you're going to say home. So if you look at that cursor is at the end right now, how do you move it to the front? You're just going to say home or Command left. Then we can see that the cursor has moved. Okay, and then the last one that I want to show you guys is how to select a current word. So for example, we select age, right? How do you select the next occurrence of that word, basically? So for Mac, you're going to say Command and D, and then for Windows, you're going to say Control and D. So we can see it selected the next occurrence of that word. Then if you select again Control and D, it selected again another occurrence of that word. So basically that's how you select a current word or an occurrence of a specific word if you don't want to select all the occurrences. Okay, so basically those are the few shortcuts that I wanted to show you guys. I think it's nice to know. I mean, as you're coding, you know, your lines of code gets a lot, and if you want to change something, you can't go through the whole file and, you know, 1,000 lines of code to just change each and every single occurrence of a specific word, you know. So these are the shortcuts that you can use if you want to do things like that. So basically that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if there's any other shortcuts that you know of in the comment section. Share that with me, and, you know, let us all learn these shortcuts, because honestly it's a need. As a coder, like, you need any way to simplify your coding, you know, it's a need. So yeah, so basically that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching.